Once you have your 25 boxes set up, look on Google Classroom and find the words that go underneath. Each of these are going to be a different experimental technique we're going to work with. First box has a split in it. The 11th box has a T in it, and the 14th box has a split in it. Each of these boxes have been labeled. The last one is labeled redo. One of the first things I'm going to ask you to do on this after you've labeled your piece is to put some underpainting layers. Underpainting is the first coat of paint on the very bottom layer of a painting. Sometimes artists place an underpainted layer and allow that layer to dry so they can do other techniques on top. Some of our techniques are going to require us to do that. Here, that shows some examples of underpainting, and you can see here that the artists have put an orange layer underneath, and when they paint on top of it, you're seeing through this paint to an extent. In the gaps of it, you'll see some of the underneath colors and probably the transparent nature of some of these colors. You're seeing this orange show through. A lot of artists do an underpainting in a neutral tone, as you see this person has drawn, and then actually paints it as a gray piece. And then one of the techniques we're going to learn about later is glazing. And you can see in this pre-painted surface in black and white, they're then putting a very thin color layer on top. All the values have already been set into place, and they're just kind of staining colors on top. And then you can see that they did this whole painting in this technique. This is called an underpainting concept. Alright, so in the pieces that we need to do, mix on your palette some paint. I want you to underpaint the first one on this row, which is dry brush. I want you to underpaint scumbling. I want you to underpaint sfumato. I want you to underpaint sgraffito, masking, and plastic wrap texture. I've marked these all with a red painted X. You don't have to do yours in the same color, but what I would like you to do is give a nice layer of paint give yourself a nice color layer, nice opaque color layer. It probably would be best if the sfumato is a light color, but we can always find a darker color to place on it. So you're going to color these in. So the box that has dry brush, the box that has scumbling, the box that has sfumato, and the box that has sgraffito, masking, and plastic wrap all get painted in this solid color of your choice. You can do them all in one color, you can do them in a variety of colors, and we need these to set up and dry before we do anything else to them. So we're going to let these start to dry as you move forward to other things, but you've got 6 boxes to paint, just a solid color. Like I said, you don't have to paint them all the same color. You can paint them different colors. Just give yourself a nice box of flat color. Alright, go forth and do that, and we'll work on the next step in a bit.